Shalom. I want to start off by giving all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Akakwadash. Double honors to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And salutations to the brothers that's teaching this truth and sincerity. And shalom to the hopeful elect. And 1/3, the sincere listeners. All right. Today's lesson is going to be titled, I give unto you power to tread on serpents. All right, so that's what this lesson is going to be titled. And the inspiration from this lesson came from a spiritual conversation we were having after camp on a Saturday that just passed in regards to, Adam being deceived, but really Eve being deceived and Eve deceiving her husband, which was Adam, right? But I forgot. I wanted to bring out a precept when we were having this conversation. It just slipped my mind. But I said, you know what? Why don't I just put this on wax? And that it's just something that the Lord revealed to me. It's not nothing crazy, but Lord will you get edified by this. So Luke 10 in 19 says, "Behold, I give unto you power." Oh, hold on. Red. So, "Behold, I give unto you power to tread on serpents and scorpions, and over all the power of the enemy, and nothing shall by any means hurt you." Okay? And this is for the elect. All right? This is soon to come for the elect, even on this side. Okay? But best believe in the kingdom where we won't taste any death and no serpent will be able to get power over us. All right? We're going to have power over our enemies. We're going to have power over the deceivers. Okay? Not like in Adam's time, man. Okay? We're going to pass that test. And, you got to give credit to Adam. Even though he still fell, it didn't happen overnight. You understand? Like, it wasn't just like, in one day he fell, for his woman was nagging him, man. His woman was nagging him like how Samson was being nagged. It was a process of time, He was rebuking her and letting her know, hey, but it was over a process of time, and she, and that's how he fell, the fall of man. You understand? Through the serpent, of course. But the Lord's telling us that we will get power over these devils, man. Power over the serpent, power over scorpions. Okay? Simple and plain. So let me get this Genesis 3 real quick. Well, you get the point on Genesis 3 anyways, I'm probably just gonna go to the judgment. I'll start at 9. "And the Lord Yahweh called unto Adam and said unto him, Where art thou? And he said, I heard thy voice in the garden, and I was afraid, because I was naked, and I hid myself. And he said, Who told thee that thou wast naked? Hast thou eaten of the tree whereof I commanded thee that thou shouldest not eat?" Because now he had knowledge of good and evil. And he knew that he did evil by doing what the Lord told him not to. going into the philosophies of the world, man. Okay. And the man said, the woman whom thou gavest to be with me, she gave me of the tree, and I did eat. And the Lord Yahweh said unto the woman, what is this that thou hast done? And the woman said, the serpent beguiled me, and I did eat. So the woman not taking accountability, right? And the Lord Yahweh said unto the serpent, because thou hast done this, thou art cursed above all cattle, and above every beast of the field. Upon thy belly shalt thou go, and dust shalt thou eat all the days of thy life. Confusion. Okay? And if you know anything about the serpent now, that's all he does is bring confusion. That's all he's known for. Okay? Disorder, disconduct. All right? And I will put enmity between, but through our people, through Adam and Eve following after the serpent, okay, came sin, man. You understand? And through that, we were weaker through age. All right, men got weaker over time. Obviously, women, everything else got weaker over time. And then even the curse when it came to the herb, we never had to till the land, but now we have to till the land. From the sweat of thy brow thou shalt live, right? All that came because of following after the serpent. But Yahushua came back, who was Adam anyways, okay? But Yahushua came back and said we will have power over these serpents, man. So he's going to give us that power, man. But he had to fulfill this lot. This was his destiny, okay? It says, and I will put enmity between thee and the woman, and between thy seed and her seed. It shall bruise thy head, and thou shalt bruise his heel. Okay? But that was pretty much the point, man. Because really going back into this damn serpent beguiling us. But like I said, we're going to have powers over these. We're going to have power over the serpent. I wasn't going to make this too long, but I just wanted to say that. We will get the victory. All right? So, yeah, with that, let me say shalom. We're really edified. Until the next one.